So recently, during the first COVID lockdown that we had in Adelaide, um, basically I got taken away from my job for like a week, and I started going through YouTube to try and work out what I wanted to do with my tool set, because obviously I've got a fair few, and I kept googling, what was good for a shadow board. Nothing I seen really did exactly what I wanted to do. So I went ahead and made my own. Because I haven't really seen anything like it. I mean, the power tool set up like that, yeah, I've seen a fair bit of that. But just the way it was set out, just the way I used the foam inserts. I did see one other guy that used the plier rack, so I decided that was good enough for me, so I used that. So I'm just going to go through everything and just sort of let you guys know what I did, and at the end of the video I'll probably put some still photos up of how I actually built it. You can't really see how over-engineered that wall actually is, but yeah, I built it with the intention that I wanted to put as much weight onto it without being concerned about it failing, and I certainly have no concerns of any of that failing. There's a lot of weight there, but yeah, if you wait to the end of the video, you'll see that there's plenty of strength. Anyway, so I'm not stupendously tall, so I've just got my benches sort of along the rear wall. I didn't want to have to constantly be leaning up too much, so that's why I didn't use too much more height than I have. I wanted to be able to stand here and have full access to all my tools, fittings, and power and stuff. Air I've got mounted sort of up on the wall there. But anyway, so I just went ahead firstly and got a series of bins. That's actually just a 2-wall setup, just tacked into the 19mm plier. Then just a cheap sort of eBay special just to hold some stuff. I've got all sorts of stuff from timber to steel, self-tapping, stainless, all that sort of stuff. Just generally stuff I'll use daily. Magnet tray, I play with cars quite a bit. And this is just something I knocked up. I reckon that's 17mm ply. That was pretty easy. I'll put photos of all that up. So I just wanted to have access to my fittings, drills on hand, power tool things. I've still got to put something probably up there with recip blades or something. But I'm in the middle rather of transitioning from Ryobi to Makita. Just I think they're a little bit better. But basically that's how I store my batteries for my Ryobi stuff. It just charges, not at the same time, but it cycles, keeps them fresh. The Makita stuff, just got some battery packs just on the wall there, and just quick access to my power tool accessories. You can't see this that well, or maybe you can. Just behind the Makita stuff, I've got the less used unique automotive items like brake pad, brake caliper expanding tools, oil filter tools, just a few things that will probably stand out to you there that again I don't use all the time. Yeah, but in the corner here I tucked in this something I got from work actually. It's an old light globe container, and I just knocked up some shelving, and that just holds all my electrical gear, because that can get away from you pretty easily. So that's all neatly stowed away in there. First aid kit. I've needed that a few times. Fire extinguisher's still got to go up, but that'll happen. So for my hand tools, this is a Repco RTK kit. There's the part number there of one of the foam inserts, but they're all separate. So pretty much you can see there's a really comprehensive allotment of hand tools there. Flare spanners, geared wrenches, your offset rings, and then just they're things I'll grab all the time, and it just struck me as a good idea to leave them in the foam inserts because this come in a toolbox, and then I just interference fit the timber framing, so which basically means bolt it in such a way that they're really strongly tucked in there. And you can see behind there I've got a screw and a washer, and I've got it on all 4 of those. Knocked up this little shelf just for Well, that kit you're looking at there, that's all my Sid Chrome stuff. That's just, I've left that up there. There's a bit of a travel kit if I need to go to, I don't know, U-Pullet or something like that. It's just ready to go. Don't have to mess around with this stuff. And this, I hope, just speaks for itself, really. Just the storage of all the hammers and, again, you know, rings. That's one of the most used tools in my shed. Massive pry bar and a crack bar. Yeah, I use it all the time. I made mention of the pliers, cutters, and vice grip stand. That's one of my favourite things. It's just intuitive, it's easy, and it's basic, you know, and you can grab and go. Just go, all right, I'll grab that, no worries. Nothing moves. Put it back. Pretty bloody easy, if you ask me. Yeah, and then just this is, well, it's just a bench basically. That just, I've got a saw up there at the moment. But yeah, like I say, I haven't really seen anything that's sort of grabbed my attention the way this does. I'm obviously very happy with it. You know, I was sort of making the best out of a pretty shit situation. Took my time, and yeah, if you're happy with what you see, give it a like and maybe share it. I'd love to get this out to people that actually want to build a shadow wall. Because I reckon it's come up pretty bloody good, to be honest. Yeah, so now I'll put up all the still shots of you know, the build process. So thanks for watching, guys. Hope you get something out of it. Feel free to use it and you know, get your own shadow board up. It's life's never easier. You know, there's nothing worse than needing a small job. You know, like anything, 10 mil. I'll use that. Why not? You need a 10 mil and you got to fight through a toolbox. Well, in this case, it's all here. Ready to go, and you can see what's missing, so it's worthwhile. All right, thanks guys, all the best.